right, it's a pleasant afternoon, 2:23 p.m. and I have an interesting person with me. How sweet naman in English, Rose. But I don't know why she wants to be called Osang. Ayan, you can hear her laughter na.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there. That is the voice. I think is that you, Osang?
Yes, of course.
There you go.
I
What's the
was called
backstory?
Osa. Okay. I have a short story to share.
Three
I was
sentences.
okay. I was called I was called Osang by June Bautista, the broadcaster who died. Uh, well,
Number two.
he said, "I'm Rose is too common," so he called me Osang. That was before Rosana Roses was named Osang.
Okay, so you're the Osang part two. All right. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of backstories to this Rose. But for here, I think I want to call her Rose because I'll make her girl na girl. Okay. So we're gonna
Okay.
I'll make her girl na girl. Okay. So we're recording this on audio, but we're gonna put the picture and she's gonna be girl. All right. Now, Rose, you are a writer and an editor, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you are
Yes.
my editor in chief, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll say chip chip. Ano na yun? Question. When you were small and you were young, like 5 years old, did you really want to be a writer? Like, when I grow up, I want to be a writer. What did you want to
Oh
be?
no, no. When I was small, I had no idea I'd become a writer.
Oh, what did you want to be?
Honestly, I don't even remember wanting to be anything.
Ah, sige. When you were playing, what did you used to play?
Oh, dolls, of course. I was I had to play with dolls because I was inside a convent.
Ah, what?
Yeah.
I cannot
And
imagine in a convent.
yeah, I grew up there until my third year in high.
Why?
Oh well, my dad died when I was two, so my mom had to work, and I was the youngest.
Oh my gosh. But looking at
Mm.
you today, if I had multiple choice of 50 answers, the answer convent would be number 50. I wouldn't have guessed
Why?
it.
Why?
You don't look very, uh, you don't look very holy. Sorry. Diba?
I
I,
don't.
I think of people in the convent like monha. But as somebody in media, I would call you a firefighter. So anyway, that happens.
That's from a UP upbringing too.
Okay, so from a convent, you went to UP and you went
Yeah.
to the UP rebels.
Yes.
But we have
We
people
fought
from
in the
UP who
front
became
lines.
beauty queens.
Huh?
Some are beauty queens. They didn't become tough like you.
Oh, I had to be tough.
Why?
Growing up alone with other children. Let's just say I was forced into a convent so that my mom could work and support us. But
Ah,
there
okay.
came a point. There came a point that I didn't want to go back to my family anymore because I wanted to stay in the convent. And then when it was time for me to get out, uh, and then I graduated in high school.
Okay, now,
My mom wanted me to go to UST, but I
hold on,
said
hold
no,
on.
so I went to
Wait,
UP.
we'll do that on another day. My question is, how did you end up? Just tell me, what was your first day that where you said, I want to be a writer. I want to
Oh,
be in a news. I don't know. How did you decide after school what job you wanted?
no, it's not what I wanted, but I finished college when it was martial law, so we had very little broadcast stations. I took up broadcasting, by the way, and
Ah, by
we had
choice,
very,
by choice.
yeah, yeah, by choice. And we had few stations and channels to pick from, and it was kind of overcrowded. So I decided to apply for a research job. I was
Ah,
thinking, yeah,
okay, question. Let's do fast talk, okay?
mm,
Given a choice, what did you want to be in broadcast? What role did you want if you had a choice?
I wanted to be in production. I didn't want to be a star or anything.
Production as in talk or write? Because that's two sides of it, right? There's even
Ah,
three. There's talk, write, and technical.
uh-huh. Production as in being behind the scenes doing the film.
I mean, the camera
Maybe
or directing.
maybe
All right.
editing the films.
Then you would have become a techie.
Yeah, something like that. Because I wasn't interested in the glitz and glamour. I was interested in the final product.
Post production.
Yes.
Would that mean that you studied it or that you were willing to do some technical studying?
Yeah, I was. If I could if I had landed a job in post production, I would have taken further
Further.
studies.
Okay. So how did you end up in writing?
Oh, I was taken in as researcher of Economic Monitor. It was a business paper.
Oh my
And
lord.
after oh yeah. And then after 2 weeks, I was promoted to reporter.
Maybe they realized that you had insights because to do research, it might be a little bit, not that there's anything wrong with it, but that what I know of you, you have an opinion on something somewhere. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, yes. That's
You
what I
ask,
saw.
sige nga, did you ask them why they're promoting you? Did you ask like why?
Well, I asked, bakit ako?
Oo.
And they said, kulang na tayo sa reporter. Sige na, mag-try ka na. So, sabi ko, okay, I love interviewing anyway, so go.
So that means well, you see, there are people who drive me nuts. Okay, why? They have a list of 10 questions.
Yes.
And then when the interviewee answers, they just go to the next question. They
Yeah,
do
they
not
avoid.
summarize, they do not synthesize, they do not analyze. And I tell people, this is not grade 5 with Miss De La Cruz. What is malunggay? And the answer, it's a gulay. Okay, next question.
Yeah, I do come. I have been getting such kind of interviews, and I probe further
There.
until I get it from them.
Okay, now we're getting to my favorite topic. For people to know, I think you figure this out seeing all my columns because you see everything I write. To
Yeah,
let all our listeners, are you enjoying what I write?
of course, of course. You
Hey,
know, it's
oh
fun to be an editor because you get the perspective of people not you
yes,
hardly meet, but you know their heart.
yes. Okay, that's what I like. See, for you, you know their heart, but some people just say, "I want you to write about this," and then they don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I will tell people that I enjoy talking to you because I like insights.
Mm.
Um, Data is available in Google. Data,
Yes.
you see, Rose, with online nowadays, they don't need you and me for data. It's in Google.
Yes. Yeah.
But
So
if they
easy.
want insights, you and I provide critical thinking, which is lacking in today's education. They don't even know what critical thinking means.
Right. Right. And uh for me, a story that is researched on Google is nothing unless I get a feeling of the reality. You know, uh it's different dealing with cold statistics and hard realities. See?
Well,
And in the process of editing, I'm able to inject the hard the hard reality into the cold statistics.
well, I hope you're happy that I make it easy for you because by the time I give the
Oh
column to
yeah,
you, it's done.
yes. Yours is the easiest writing. I enjoy reading it because it's easy. It's uh it has depth, substance, because you have to get to the meaning of what is being written.
Exactly. And
There
that
are
is,
some There are
Okay,
some that you read and then just ignore.
there you go. Now, I think you can see the message in Zoom. And yeah, they're giving us a warning. We have gone. Okay, so my main message for today is, people, I want you to understand that, Rose, would you please tell them your complete name so that you can identify yourself to our viewers and listeners?
Oh, yes. I'm Miss Rose. I won't tell you my complete name anymore because I hate my name.
Now, Rose, come
It,
on, go. We're running out of
it's
time. Just tell them
Rose de
because
la Cruz.
there you go, because it's a
Uh,
newspaper anyway. Okay, there you go.
oh, yeah.
Now, may I
Yeah.
tell you that she's the editor in chief of OpinYon paper, correct? Now,
Yes.
why do I choose? I mean, you can imagine people have asked me to write all sorts of places, right? But because I'm a social commentator, I have
Mm,
insights and I deliver to you my personal opinion, to the point
mm,
that I used to get scolded when I was
mm.
young by an old maid aunt who used to say, she used to speak Spanish, ay, quieres ser leader, leader para siempre. Like, she used to say, this girl always wants to be a leader because I would always give my opinion on everything
Mm,
as a
okay.
teenager. And
Mm-hmm.
look, Rose, more than 10 years ago, I ended up meeting people in opinion. So
Mm,
I think what I'm trying to tell you and all our viewers and listeners is, when there is destiny for you, for some like you, it came sooner. For some like
mm.
me, it came later, but it will come to your life if it's meant for you.
It came to me late also.
Ah, really? Why? I thought it's
Yeah.
your first job.
No, this is I've been writing for more than 40 years, but I edited only for until past 6, 8 years.
Ah, but I'm saying you were basically a writer.
Yeah.
Well, for people to understand, I actually don't like writing. I used to tell people I hate writing, and people are like, but we love everything you write. I'm like, I'm a public
That's good.
speaker. I'm a sto-
Okay.
but you know me, Rose. I'm a public speaker. I'm a storyteller. I'm spontaneous. I'm impromptu, and I'm finished. Right?
Mm. Yeah.
Meaning, I can talk faster than I can type. That's the only
Okay.
reason I don't like writing. My fingers are not fast enough. It's
Okay.
funny, no? You like that? I
Mm.
like hearing you laugh. No, like some people like to write, but their writing's terrible. And I think, like you, people say we love what you write, but I tell people I'd rather talk. And so,
Mhm.
um, point being, here we are. I believe that the universe delivered us to each other, and today, viewers and listeners, is the first day of the rest of our lives together
I
as
like it.
Rose and Miss B
Yeah.
are delivering tidbits, and you can read it at the bottom of the screen. That's what we have, tidbits. It's bits and pieces, it's insights on a day in our life that we will make sure you can easily relate to. Nothing heavy because the rest of the world is heavy. Let them have that. But you heard what
Yeah.
Rose and I have to say. So, Rose, it's so nice that as our viewers and listeners are getting to know more about you, I just know you professionally, but now I know a little bit of Rose, even from teenage years. So it's so interesting that maybe like the petals of a lotus, no, the petals of a lotus flower
Mhm.
are going to, aha, I will unravel you.
Okay, okay. Not too
Really?
much.
Not too much. Okay, you can just scream at me and say, stop. Okay. But it's
I'm
interesting.
a very private person too.
Okay, there you go. Well, it's hard for me to be a private person because I'm TV, television, radio. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
even,
yeah.
yeah, I can't
You're
even
so
hide my
visible.
face.
Mm.
Well, that's another story. It's called projection, and we can talk about that on another day, right? So,
Okay, okay.
Rose, I'm so happy that we decided to do this in a candid conversation, which is what my
Mm.
column's called, candid
Yes.
conversations. And again, let them read, what is the name of your column, Rose?
Beatrice.
Okay. You see what it is? Bare truth and candid conversations go hand in hand. Because when you have candid conversations and people are on the spot, you better deliver bare truth before they tell you, I don't believe you.
Yeah. It's
So,
hard if it's hard even to listen to a candid conversation that's based on lies.
nah, that doesn't work with me. All right. So, I'm just trying to help people have a better day, have a better version of themselves so they can be of service to other people. That's my main message.
Right.
Would you want to have 30 seconds because we're going to get cut off by Zoom? Do you have any message?
Mm.
If you do, thank you. If you don't, it's
I,
okay. What
I'm
is that
looking
message?
forward to indulging your listenership
All right.
for
So
as
we're
long
going to,
as we can.
okay. So we're going to have tidbits here with bare truth and candid conversations as I help myself and Rose show and tell the world what we're all about. We're both in opinion, and yes, everything we say is purely our opinion. So, as I always tell people, bawal pikon, walang personalan, kwentuhan lang namin to ni Rose, okay?
Yes. Totoo
So,
yan.
so
Walang
I tell
pikon.
people, Rose, if it's Rose and me talking, why are you getting angry? You're just making chismis, watching and listening. It's Rose and me, okay? No ba?
Okay.
No ba?
Okay.
Ayan. So there
Yeah.
you go. We're looking forward to our next show, Tidbits with Rose
But
and Miss B. She's my editor-in-chief, and I'm one of the columnists on Opinion as we help each other and even you one day when you can call in, show and tell what's in your minds and in your hearts. And with that, I wrap it up and say maraming salamat. Thank you, Rose.
muchas gracias.
Muchas
Thank you. Thank
gracias.
you. See you
Thank you.
again.
Yes, and to all of you, this is it for now. I love you. Mabuhay!